So are we rolling up on the stream and recording? Yeah, remind me, before we leave, I'll give you these ones for Trent. You can put them in that computer. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't have the Bremer Nola game put together yet.
Between the visiting Indy Harbor Tides and the Cougars of Central Kitsap. Officiating tonight's game are Nancy Kelstrup, James Morris, and Richard Elkington. And now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise for our special guest, Sydney Brevins, as she sings our national anthem. And now the starters for tonight's game. At guard for the Tides, number 5, Mackenzie Alton. At forward for the Cougars, number 3, Carly Hoisington. At forward for the Tides, number 11, Sammy Markham. At guard for the Cougars, number 12, Samantha Williams. At guard for the Tides, number 13, Taylor Talent. At guard for the Cougars, number 22, Taylor Cross. And forward for the Tides, number 14, Natalie Ward. And guard for the Cougars, number 32, Maddie White. And guard for the Tides, number 33, Katie Larson. And at forward for the Cougars, number 33, Tiffany Farrell. The Tides are coached by Bob Hoback, and the Cougars are coached by Denise Baxter.
Welcome to West Sound TV Presents, and we're at the home of the Central Kitsap Cougars, Central Kitsap High School Gymnasium, as Coach Denise Baxter's Central Kitsap Cougars, 6-4, host the Cross Peninsula rivals, the Gig Harbor Tides, and Coach Bob Boback at 5-6 in the Narrows League. I'm the doctor, Doc Parr. Spencer Anderson's on the camera and streaming it live for the Kitsap Sun.com/basketball. And on the other microphones, we've got Kitty Campagna and John Sitton. And this is a big game for both of these teams in the Narrows League. We've got one more week, 2 more games left in the regular season.
Well, Central Kitsap has 2 games. Gig Harbor actually only has this one. They don't have anything else beyond that. So they are counting on, first they'd like to win this, and then they'd like CK to beat Olympia for them to assure them the 4th place spot. But we don't know exactly what will happen. Olympia is playing Bellarmine Prep tonight, and in theory should lose, but there's nothing, theory and paper are so very different.
Don't always add up, do they?
No.
That's right, and the Tides start out with a quick 2, and that's Taylor Tellin.
Taylor is a captain of this team, a new player. She came from Tacoma Baptist, and she has given Coach Boback some great senior leadership.
First shot by the Cougars is off, and both teams starting out running here tonight. We've got Mackenzie Alton, Sammy Markham, Taylor Talon, Naphtali Ward, and Katie Larson out there for the team in the blue, the Gig Harbor Tides. They go down into that corner. And nice defense. Central Kitsap forces it back out to the front. 6 on the shot clock, off the glass, and a rebound to CK, starting Carly Hoisington, Carly Bergsma, Taylor Krause, Maddie White, and Tiffany Farrell.
And Sammy going to take a shot and cannot quite get the bounce. Brought up by number 5, Mackenzie Alton.
Oh, nothing but net for Katie Larson, the sophomore out there.
Quick start for Gig Harbor, and as you, Kitty, talked to Coach from Gig Harbor, it's a big night. They have a shot tonight with a win. They must win tonight, and they have a shot to maybe get into that district playoff spot.
Oh, nice pass to the inside, and number 22, Taylor Krause, have completed.
Well, this Gig Harbor team started out 0-7. They were 0-3 in league and got on a plane to go to Alaska for a tournament. Won 2 out of 3 there, lost the championship, and have been 8-4 since. So something in that Alaska air made some changes. Coach Boback said, if you'd told me this last week we would still have a chance at that extra game, I would have been amazed.
And Coach Boback he's pleased. You can tell they've evolved. They've gotten better all season long, as you said. He's very pleased.
Well, every time I talk to Coach Baxter, she says how much she loves this group of girls and the chemistry and what they have going together. And I got that exact same reaction from Coach Boback.
4-2 lead for the Tides here, just underway in the first period at Central Kitsap High School. And you know, the Central Kitsap girls had a bit of a fallback on that last game that they had.
They most recently have been winning.
Well, yeah, they beat Foss big time.
Well, yes, that was pretty much expected.
But the game before, I believe, was a unexpected loss.
No, they lost by 1 to Bellarmine Prep, Doc.
Okay.
And so that was an excellent job on their part,
And
actually.
that was down in Tacoma at Bellarmine.
Yes, that's right.
All right. But still, you've got 2 teams ahead of them in the Narrows League.
You have Yelm, who's played extremely good this year. They beat Bremerton, or Bellarmine Prep lost to Yelm 48-42, and they play again on Wednesday. The shot by Maddie White is off.
Naphtali Ward with the board for the Tides, and a foul is going to be called.
Nice job by Gig Harbor. Good start to start the ball game. They're out in transition. They're really getting out and move. And also, it's fun to watch. Number 5 for Gig Harbor, Kitty, as you pointed out, a freshman, and in the starting position here, and running the show for the Tides. And she'll be fun to watch this evening. Number 5.
Well, and she leads the team in steals and has the most steals ever for a freshman in the time that Coach Boback has been there.
Now we've got a timeout by Central Kitsap here at the 5:08 mark in number 1. And as I said earlier, the last week of the regular season here, hard to believe.
It's gone fast, hasn't it?
Sure
It's amazing. And they turn around now, and I think Tuesday, it's the February 12th, districts opens up, the district playoffs. And it is a big difference when you're looking for seeding right now. You've got Bellarmine Prep in that one spot, and Yelm, and you've got Central Kitsap, and then who knows who will take that fourth? That's still open. We're not sure. But the difference between seeding is huge when you go to the district tournament. If you're going to be a 4th seed or a 3rd seed, it makes a big difference.
And the exact reason we are playing this on Monday instead of Wednesday like it was originally scheduled is because of the possibility of those little playoffs that might happen.
Good to have a little wiggle room because that's exactly it happens more
there
often
isn't
than
much,
not.
is there?
No, not at all.
Off the front, and a rebound by Carly Hoisington. Down to Taylor. Oh, the takeaway!
That's Talon with the take.
To maintain the possession, send it back out front. And going to the drive, but blocked by Carly Hoisington, and CK will get it.
Carly, nice job. Good position, good extension.
Katie Larson listed at 5'8", Carly at 6 foot, and Carly using every bit of those extra inches to get the block.
And the takeaway by the Tides. They're running tonight to start out this game at least.
Nice move, nice step through, number 13.
Almost got another takeaway.
That was that attempted steal that we expect out of her. Maddie White sets up for it.
And the rebound down low. And that's Ward at 6 foot.
Boy, Talon just takes off anytime she thinks her team's going to rebound, doesn't she?
Releases, gets out, and away she goes.
Telling one of the seniors out there, a fairly young team for Coach Bobeck.
He's only got a couple seniors. At last year, he had one senior, so he just continues to just bring them in young and have fun.
And that's one of those young ones there, Mackenzie Alton, the freshman. Oh, good D inside by Carly, and they're going to tag her on the second one.
I think Maddie might actually get the foul. We'll see.
Okay. 3-2, you're correct, Kitty.
Nice job, Kitty. Actually, I thought it was Hoisington, too. I actually think we had a couple of fouls on the play, and we were focused on that, but you got it right on the button.
Halfway through number 1. Oh, in and out.
Talon 1 of 3 so far from the line.
And Logan LaFontaine's going to come into the ball game. Carly will come out.
You know, they lose height when Logan comes in, but certainly not grit or fight. I love the way Logan plays.
Yeah, absolutely. Forte rebounding. She is just tenacious on the rebound. Almost 6 a game, I think.
8-2 lead for the Tides. Oh, they're going to say on the baseline, and Gig Harbor will get it. Well, for Central to only lose by 1 point to Bellarmine, we saw that first Bellarmine game up here, and that was an extremely good team.
Absolutely. Polished group.
Into the corner for the Tides. They'll run it down on the baseline. Oh, nice job there. Oh. It's Taylor Talon, the senior captain.
Great left hand, back to the basket.
Talon, too, is listed at 5'8", but she's playing underneath so often there.
Logan LaFontaine drives, gets fouled, and will go to the free throw line. You know, I heard something interesting this weekend on the college games. They were talking about how lately there haven't been a whole lot of, especially the big guys, that have learned to play with their back to the basket.
I know.
So I thought that was kind of an interesting comment.
It started to diminish once the three-point line was put in, really seriously. It did. And as younger players, the focus is outside. And so it really has to be a concerted effort to teach those skills with your back to the basket, because it's the enjoyment is not that, it's out front. So it's a challenge. It's a challenge. Got to get them in there.
10-3 lead for the Gig Harbor Tide. 3 minutes remaining here in the first quarter.
Long outsider on the baseline, shots up, but the Tides with the offensive board. Can't put it down, and Logan LaFontaine with the rebound for Central.
Taylor Kraus trying to find an opening. Maddie White's going to make one of these. I know she is.
Good board by Samantha Williams, who gets knocked down. No whistle, but CK maintains the possession. That time the whistle blows, and once again, Logan will go up to the free throw line.
Good tenacity for the Cougs there. They had second and third opportunities. Just really hustle plays. Real excellent job getting those extra opportunities.
Tiffany Farrell seeing if her leg matches the color of the floor, because she became one with it for a while there.
Kitty, you were right about that, about the outside shooting. A few shots, they're open.
They are.
It's just those shots will go down eventually, but that is where the shots will come, because they just open. They're not pressured from the perimeter.
Nice rebound by White, I believe.
Fight for it, and Maddie comes away with it. Oh, blocked it. Is it the takeaway? No, Logan keeps it alive for the Cougs. Over to Taylor Kraus to cross half court. And unfortunately tried to go to Maddie White in the corner. Pass was just a little bit off. Well, so far, 2:20 here in number one. The Tides have been running the ball up and down the court.
They're doing a real nice job. I like their intensity and pace to start the game was really good. Cougs are helping though with turnovers.
They have.
And that's really been a
Now
factor.
there's a turnover, as long as we're
Yep.
looking at the...
Oh, it's Metal Arc Lemon out there.
Curly Neal, one of the two.
Nice
Kept it
job
alive.
by Taylor Kraus keeping that one alive.
Beautiful pass to Farrell.
Shot will go down, but a grab from Williams.
Very
She'll
good.
go to the iron, count it, and send her to the free throw line. Samantha Williams.
Great decision there. Rather than take that short shot, she says, no, I'll take it right to the rim. And she gets a bonus for that. Nice job.
Our referees out there tonight are Nancy Kelstrup, Richard Elkington, and James Morris. Nice follow, though.
That
I
one
love
goes
it.
through.
And a three-point play the old way.
That's right. Central Kitsap within 4 now. 10-6 lead for the team in blue.
Like that.
Oh, we're going to get the push on Williams.
Nice job by Gig Harbor in breaking pressure. It was patient. They passed against the pressure to break it. Once they got across midcourt, then they attacked the basket. Nice job. Very good.
That's 2 on Samantha, and it looks like Coach Baxter is going to bring in Jessica Sanchez. Great to see her back out there. Last girls game we did, she ended up being helped off the court with a twisted ankle.
Looks like she still wears that support.
And Kaylin Kime into the game, number 10 for Gig Harbor.
Out front to Larson, and they're going to blow the whistle. And she'll go up to the free throw line for the shooting foul.
That'll be on Tiffany Farrell.
Well, this is one of the rivals. We've got our own rivalry games. Rivalry week here. We had Bremerton Ole and a great contest last Friday. And this Gig Harbor CK one is one we always like to do. It's been a great rivalry for years. And of course, early on in the season, we had that SK-CK doubleheader. We don't get the Battle of Buckland Hill as much anymore with Olympic and CK since they're...
It did happen this year.
Did it?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
it
been
did.
a
And
early-
actually, CK boys won, and then suddenly Olympic decided to really play.
Oh, nice pass.
That was phenomenal. Tiffany is coming into her own lately. She has been one of the leading scorers for the last couple games. Just she didn't start at the beginning of the year. We noticed she starting somewhere in the middle, and I put that with more defense, but her offense is definitely coming as well.
And it's down. CK within 2 now. Minute 30 left to go here in the first period.
So when I sat down to talk to Coach Baxter, I said, so what are you going to do? She said, you tell me. Hardly that we've ever spoken. I said something about good fundamental basketball, and I didn't mention defense first, so that was wrong.
Oh, down on the floor, jump ball.
Oh, there you go. There's that effect. Sanchez
Yes.
back
Yep.
in the ball game. She almost 3 steals per ball game, but she adds that intensity and once again on the floor, making it happen for the Cougs.
Gets it back to her senior.
Well, Gig Harbor under 10 seconds on the shot clock. 5 now. They've got to put it up. And they do. Shot is off. Rebound pulled down by the Cougars. Bennett Sanchez losing the ball with the trap down in the corner. And the Tides come away.
I don't know how you run the shot clock on that. That's just, you don't even have a clue who has control.
Knocked out of bounds by Maddie White. Tides will bring it in with 21 seconds on the shot clock. 47.6 on the game clock for period number 1.
That was a real good effort by Gig Harbor in that series right there. Lots of trapping, lots of hustle.
Maddie White getting her hands on a lot of passes right now.
Nobody there for the pass, if it was,
nice.
and Taylor Kraus coming away with it. Plenty of time, about 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Cougars will take the 3, it's off. Oh, look at that!
Kraus.
Taylor Kraus just taking it away.
Very impressive, and it was fun to watch her come up the floor too on this possession as she beat behind her back, beat the pressure. As soon as she approached midcourt, she got her head up, looking to make plays. Nice job. Great series there by Kraus for the Cougs.
What we missed on the other end, though, from her teammates was spacing.
Yeah.
When she got there, they weren't where she needed
Yeah.
them to be. They were kind of bunched.
Yep. And she was looking.
She
hoping
was.
to- yeah.
She really
Yeah.
was.
Got her head up.
3 seconds. She'll
And
put her up.
Talon will take it. Shots off. Rebound is off. And that's the end of number 1 here at CK. And the Tides up by 2, 11-9. Gig Harbor started out fast, but the Cougars held in there and have pulled their way right back into this game.
Absolutely, and credit the Cougs there. They were patient and they kept at their game. Gig Harbor it was a real solid first quarter for the Tides. Did a nice job. Hustle on defense, working, getting for loose balls, and coach has got to be very happy with that effort, but CK is starting to get their momentum going.
Coach Boback said to me, well, you know, they beat us by 30. It was 64-31 in the first game. And I said, you know, I don't go by that. And he goes, well, I do. So he's reminded his team that they have to play hard, and they have come out with the enthusiasm that he wanted.
Yeah, you could tell they're playing for every possession. Here it is only the first quarter, but every possession is like a golden nugget. They've been on the floor, they've double teamed, they've been after it. They're making the most of the situation right now. So it's a good, solid first quarter for them.
Well, here we go, ready to begin the second period here, and the Gig Harbor Tides up over the Cougars 11-9. And Coach Boback's got a lot of talking to do over there in the huddle.
I noticed Coach White was talking to Maddie White about that outside shot, and she said, no problem, keep shooting, it's going to go down. She said, just a little more leg, she said. More little bend, a little more leg, a little more arch in the ball, it'll be there.
You know, you did say Coach White.
Oh, did I say Coach
Yes,
White? There
but
we go.
I can understand why,
Yeah, there we
because her
go.
dad is an awesome coach.
That's right. Oh.
And CK gets it to start out, but loses it, and Gig Harbor with the recipient of another turnover. They took advantage of those turnovers in that first quarter.
Getting it back to their senior. Katie Larson puts up the 3, and it is good.
Katie, only a sophomore.
Have Katie with 8 points already.
And CK tries to go inside to Logan LaFontaine, but ball knocked out by the Tides.
5'11", Sammy Markham, and her long arms keeping that out of the middle.
Kraus on the baseline, surrounded by players in blue. That shot off, but CK with the board.
Did not hit the rim. And that was, oh, they changed the shot clock as if change of possession on that. Okay. That worked out well for CK, didn't it?
Did. There we go.
Maddie White with it. Inside. Good shot that time to Tiffany Farrell, but CK working hard on the boards. That was Jessica Sanchez pulling that down.
Good efforts out there.
Foul on number 11, Sammy Markham.
It's good to see Sanchez back. Really is.
She's a huge part of this team. May
yeah.
not be a starter, but that isn't always important.
No, the way she plays the game and how hard and how she really gives it up, that's a big motivator for her teammates.
Well, senior leadership, we've talked about that more than once. Strength of Markham getting that one out.
Brought across court by Mackenzie Alton. Down inside for two for the Tides.
That was Naphtali Ward.
Oh, good pass by Logan. They couldn't complete it though, and Gig Harbor comes out of there with it. 16-9 now for the Tides. Oh, that shot pass a little off by Markham. Oh, Maddie down on the floor.
There we go.
But they're not calling a jump on it.
Oh, we had everybody on the floor there. Good effort. Okay, Gig Harbor's got possession after that.
And actually, White will get the foul.
Yep.
Malia Stonhill into the game. Tiffany Farrell gets a little break.
16-9 lead here for the Tides.
Awfully close to that half-court line, and then awfully close to the sideline.
Especially for a freshman. Oh, I think they're going to call. Are they going to call Maddie on that one?
So.
Yeah, she's going to have to take a seat at this moment.
And quickly getting ready to come in is Carly Bergsma.
That 2-3 zone defense by Central Kitsap, I like Coach Baxter on that last substitution. LaFontaine came in and is playing that low defensive position in that zone, and it's a good matchup against number 14 to Gig Harbor. The viewers can watch that, and that's Ward, and those two will be at it.
First shot is good, and the Tides are in the bonus now with 7 fouls against the Cougars, so they'll get the second shot on the 1-and-1. That one's off. Kraus with the board for CK. Down on the floor. There's the jump ball. Yeah, let's see which direction. Possession arrow to Gig.
Fair amount of pushing occurred on that particular one, but you know.
Kind of reminds me of the last ball game.
Doesn't it?
Doesn't
Yeah.
Yes.
It's pretty physical.
Yeah.
Gig will work it around outside. They've got Alton out there at the point.
Stonhill does
Ball
a nice
is knocked
job.
loose, but Gig Harbor gets it. And they're going to call Logan LaFontaine and send Katie Larson to the free throw line. Gig Harbor is really playing tough.
They really are, and they did really put an effort forth to get those second and third opportunities, and it's providing dividends. They've got the lead, they've had the lead now, and they're just really hustling. They're getting those loose balls, making things happen.
Katie's first one goes in. Number 2 is good, and it's a 19-9 lead for Gig Harbor here at the 5:48 mark, and number 2.
Larson with 10 of those 19.
Oh, a takeaway down low.
Great anticipation by this Gig Harbor team as to the passing lanes.
Oh, there's some anticipation by Jessica Sanchez. Counted for 2.
That's a
Steal
big bucket.
and put through.
Stops the bleeding. Nicely
It
done.
certainly did. It's been a while since CK put some points on the board.
That was their
Look at
first
that.
2 points of the third quarter right then.
Second.
Those are their first 2 points of the third quarter for the Cougars this last time when she scored. Because they had 9 at the quarter break.
Yep.
That's right.
Taylor Talent on the line for the Tides.
And it's Talon up there. Number one's good.
Oh.
She'll get another one.
Pretty good efforts by several of the Gig Harbor. And you were talking about number 33 there. She's really stepped forward. Larson. She's just really done a nice job scoring for Gig Harbor.
And off the front, Logan LaFontaine with the board. Ooh. Oh, nice anticipation by the freshman, McKenzie. And the Tides will, oh no, Central will get it.
No, that will go to the Tide.
So.
You
Yeah,
are correct.
I thought it was
You
off
were
it. Carly just tried.
Nice job.
Inside the Ward. Turnaround off, but rebound to Gig Harbor and the putback.
If you are CK, you have to assume that a Gig Harbor player will remain behind and just mess with you for a little while, if nothing else.
They're there. You have to be, that's exactly right. They're going to be there. Oh, nice.
Oh, kick out to LaFontaine. Her shot is off. Rebound pulled down by Markham.
Look at Sanchez, almost another steal.
LaFontaine keeps it alive for CK.
Oh,
Oh, into Malia, and can't control it. So the Tides will bring it in with 4:30 left to go in this first half.
Tides have doubled the score. They have 22-11 right now. This is where you wonder whether Gig Harbor can keep up this intensity. They have played so hard up till now.
Knocked out by Kraus.
you're absolutely right, Kitty. And also, too, Central Kitsap, you know, they still haven't got into their pace in their game yet. And, you know, it's kind of like San Francisco. You know the 49ers are going to score eventually. The same thing with Central Kitsap. When they hit their stride, they'll be tough to stop. But right now, it's Gig Harbor's been holding them back.
Oh, Kraus with the takeaway. Great job.
Look at
And
that.
she'll take it to the glass and put it through.
Great play.
You know, just like the Super Bowl, the lights may go out thanks to Mr. Ferrati as well.
Great job by Kraus. Good hustle again, isn't it? You got good combination right now for the intensity. Kraus and Sanchez.
Now, you keep forgetting Taylor's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
Oh, good play by Naphtali Ward. Over to Kraus, into the corner.
Bergsma for two.
Tough, and the rebound pulled down once again by the Tides. 24-13 leaders here with 3:30 left to go in the first half. Right to the iron. Oh, Stonehill with a good block, but ball loose, and Gig comes away with it. McKenzie out front, and this time a clean board for Taylor. Oh, count it. Two.
Yep.
Brings it back down to 9, 24-15. 3 minutes remaining here in the second quarter.
Talon at the free throw line. Dishes it inside, but good defense by Malia. Oh, count that one for three.
Oh, what a great first half. Oh, she's just done a great job, Larson, for Gig Harbor.
And Gig's done a good job of finding the right person.
Well, you know, I think that's an interesting point because they, all of them are contributing.
Yep.
They really are. Larson's really done some great scoring, but if it's Ward or if everybody's doing their job when they have their opportunity.
Well, I like Taylor Talon, the senior, number 13, who with the braids. You just, I mean, she gets it. She immediately thinks she's driving to the basket.
Yeah. She's had some great moves to the basket, absolutely. Her footwork's excellent.
Bergsma sends it in to Hoisington. Carly's shot is up, but a good board by CK.
Good effort.
Oh, good effort by Tiffany Farrell. And she
Nice
will go
shot.
to the free throw line.
Love the 5'7" player coming out of the trees with the shot there. Very nice.
First personal foul, 7-team foul.
Yeah, both teams in the bonus now with 2:27 left to go in the half.
Tiffany Carroll on the line for Cougars.
Oh, Larson comes off the floor for Gig Harbor. Good job. Great first half.
Allie Summers into the game, number 4.
Second shot's good for Tiffany.
Both teams into the bonus now.
Long down corner, 2-on-1. Oh,
Nice
good
job.
dish. All right. Let's see, they find the right
They did a
person
nice
to
job,
get
didn't
into.
they? They recognized that was a 1-3-1 kind of spacing, and they knew get it down the floor and get it to the weak side, and they did that. Nice job.
Then a good put in by Carly Hoisington for Central.
Good answer.
2 minutes left to go in this half. 29-18 lead for the Tides. Oh, Carly's going to get tagged with that one. She had good position, but kind of hit the player instead of the ball.
That will put Napoli Ward to the line. Those of you who have listened to previous Gig Harbor games, they're not previous female wards, but her 2 brothers played. Matthias is now a starter up at University of Montana, and her brother Cyrus is at Corbin University in Oregon. So they have continued their basketball legacy.
I like her form and technique at the foul line. That's too bad they didn't go down, but the technique is very sound.
And Carly Huizinga with the board for the Cougars. Up to Sanchez. To Maddie.
Ooh.
Oh, that was some tough play. And
Farrell
again.
was mugged.
Oh, again, Gig Harbor doing a great job of passing to the open player.
The vision that she has is amazing.
Farrell
pass.
Just like
inside
that.
to Hoisington. Tiffany with a great assist on that one. There's Tellen.
As soon as they
Inside.
double team her, she finds who's open.
That's right, and that one's down.
I like what Gig Harbor does. They plant those 2 big post players on the post down there, and those are good passing outlets down underneath.
That was Markham with that. It's an 11-point lead for the Tides, and they're going to call a foul against Gig.
That might help. That may be her 3rd foul. Number 11. I think she got hit in the face, actually, in the process.
3rd personal foul.
Yep.
8th team foul.
And going up to the free throw line, Carly Hoisington. Count it. She'll get another one.
Yeah, she took a good shot there, number 11 for Gig Harbor. Playing awfully hard.
Kellen Kahn coming in for the Tides.
The last 44 seconds are big here as Central Kitsap makes a run here to close it down before the half.
Those are huge free throws from Carly.
CK needed to put some points on the board.
Oh, once again,
Look at that.
Hoisington by herself.
Oh, at that time at least the Tides didn't complete it, but again they found the open player.
It was textbook, and they couldn't finish.
Outsider!
Look at that.
Oh, almost
Look at
in, but a
Tiffany.
great board by Tiffany Farrell to put it back for CK. Little bit of a run. CK needs this going into halftime.
Oh,
Yeah.
close. It was not over and back. There's a nice try by Murray Webb.
Talon. Oh,
Step
great
through.
move by Talon. And they're going to say the clock was done before she got the shot out of her hand.
Boy, I wasn't sure what they were going to say, what that
Neither
whistle
did
was
I.
for.
We were all waiting, weren't we?
Yep. 31-24. It's a 7-point lead for the Tides, but considering where that Gig Harbor lead was earlier, CK fought their way back into this.
Oh, absolutely. Sanchez and Kraus really began the run for Central Kitsap. Their hustle and really getting after and pushing the ball. And Tiffany Farrell, boy, did she get inside and work hard to bring those Cougars back.
Well, absolutely. And right there at the end, Carly Hoisington with some free throws and putting up some ones close. She has 6 points now, and that was like all in about a span of a minute.
All right, anybody's game here. 31-24 lead for the Tides, and we'll be back with the second half for you shortly.
Oh,